What's good, Baddies fam? It's your girl BB, and if you ain't know, now you know. Welcome back to the channel. This week has been such a long week. I have been so busy trying to get this video out for Baddies before the reunion drop, but when I woke up this morning, I did not expect to see Zeus drop another cast reveal of Baddies USA, and I have got to say that I'm actually excited for Baddies USA. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this. Just a couple of days ago, seeing the Baddies USA cast part 1 with all the girls that we've seen from previous seasons, I wasn't really that impressed. Seeing what Zeus came up with for part 2 just blew my mind. Or I don't know if it's part 2 actually, don't get me to lie. Baddies USA, the cast part 1, I've been seeing people around online talking about, you know, they excited for the new dynamic with the Baddies USA official cast. I have mixed feelings about it because I feel like between Baddies Caribbean, Baddies Midwest, and Baddies Africa, I feel like we're getting the same season. Like, that's how I felt when I'd seen the official cast before they revealed the bad girl. I'm gonna be giving my reaction to the Baddies USA official cast and the new cast reveal that Zeus dropped this morning. It's Friday, so I don't know if y'all gonna be getting this video on Saturday or Sunday. And I haven't even gotten a chance to speak about Love Cabin, but I don't know about y'all, but I actually like it. Like, oh my gosh, I actually like Love Cabin. Like, I know y'all see my other video on this channel, check it out if y'all haven't checked it out already. Zeus decided to come out with their own version of Love Island called Love Cabin, so I had mixed feelings and mixed emotions about it because I knew that they were going to be incorporating fighting. I knew that if we weren't going to be getting new episodes every day like Love Island, but I was just really afraid to see like them incorporate violence when it came to finding love. So I still don't know how I feel about that. They haven't really gotten into any fighting in the first episode, which was really refreshing. I'm really excited to see, you know, what love interests are going to be with who, especially in the end when they actually get to choose and actually get to know each other. But, you know, I was talking smack, but I'm actually excited for the dating show because I do want to see something other than just fighting and for a storyline. So let's just get right into this Baddies USA cast reaction. So we gonna get right into it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below what you think. Do you agree with me on my thoughts on who I feel belongs and doesn't belong for this Baddies USA official cast? Let me know below, and let's get right into it.
Yeah. Shorty bad, she real bad, yeah, make up real mad, yeah, I make up real mad,
Come get that ass beat right now. You want that from her, huh? You need that, you gotta have that, you gotta get that. Get it. Lights, camera, action.
So let's look at the Baddies USA cast. The first girl we got, of course, we got Miss Natalie Nunn. I don't see Baddies existing without Natalie, but as of this new cast reveal, I'm a little curious on what this might do to Natalie Nunn's position on Baddies as the Baddies CEO. I like that Natalie is on here, but I do feel like her feelings about certain bad girls and Baddies have actually like stopped their bag a little bit on people that who I feel like deserve to be back. And Natalie has told people time and time again that they're going to be coming back, but then when the official cast dropped, time and time again, she's disappointing these same people that she's saying gonna come back. So I just need for Natalie to really be on her boss stuff this season. It's too many girls for her to not be on it. Then for the bad girls to be coming, I don't know if they're gonna be on the official cast or if it's gonna be like a drop in one day filming type of thing. All I know is, Natalie, be ready because it's a lot of your ops. It's already about 20 girls on the official cast, but then you got 10 more bad girls coming. Natalie, get it together. The second baddie we're gonna be getting into is Rolly. Rolly, she just gets on my nerves. I'm really tired of her. I would prefer for her not to come back every season after each season, time and time again. Rolly's always talking about she not coming back. She wanna grow as a person. She wanna branch out and be her own person. And I'm trying to figure out where she trying to branch out to, because if it's not rapping and not something that got to do with that type of entertainment, I don't see Rolly being successful, publicly successful in the limelight for anything else other than reality TV. Baddies has probably left a bad taste in some people's mouth when it comes to them wanting to work with any other baddies. So for Rolly to think that she's bigger than the program yet still keep coming back, Rolly, just shut up next time. Don't say nothing. You keep embarrassing yourself. You make yourself look like you don't really stand on what you say about your own self. You said you weren't going to come back, yet here you are, the first one on the list. Like, am I missing something? Is it going to be a FaceTime call or like Zoom meeting, Teams meeting? Because I'm trying to figure out why you was so passionate about not coming back, yet here you are, the first one in line. So yeah, off of Rolly. Scotty with the body. We knew she was coming back. I'm really tired of her as well. I really wish that we could, just get them to sit out for one season. Like, Scotty just lives in a world where she just wants to be a princess, and this is not the scene for her. You trying to get princess treatment when you're on a show that is literally about toxicity and about toxic traits, but yet you want to be treated like a princess and pop it about people who you feel like you disagree with and you don't want to be on their side, aka the big three. I'm just like tired of Scotty and her shenanigans. She literally could just be with Lemmy and get paid and stay out the way, but yet she keep wanting to be on Baddies, and I don't understand what she feel like that is gonna do for her versus what she already doing in her real life. Scotty, you literally don't have to keep coming back, yet you keep coming back. And it just, they play favorites when it comes to Scotty, and it literally enrages me how they treat Scotty. They treat Natalie like that, but they really be on Scotty like, nah, don't even breathe her way. So that's my thoughts on Scotty. I'm tired of her. I actually liked her for Baddies Midwest and probably even Baddies Caribbean, but Baddies Africa, no, she was pissing me off, and she just kept trying to put her 2 cents in, and then come to find out she done squashed the beef with Big Lex. Girl, hang it up, because you just literally be gaslighting people, and I don't even see how you have fans. It's probably because all the years you've been on Baddies, you just been gaining fans. But if 5 years go by and Big Lex or the big three is still on Baddies, I'm pretty sure they gonna have just as many followers, if not more, than Scotty. But Scotty's gonna always be relevant if she stays with Lemmy, and she knows this. Anyway, yes, next. So Tommy Lee, oh my gosh, I'm super shocked to even see Tommy with the official cast, because she's usually always a special guest, but this season they said, yeah, we gonna get our money's worth off of you, Tommy. You gonna stop coming for one episode and turning it up and dipping. So I'm glad to see Tommy actually stay for a full season, but in the same breath, she did say she was tired of embarrassing herself. So I'm trying to see what's gonna come of Tommy being on the show, because one thing's for certain and two things for sure, Tommy is really bougie. So I'm trying to see where she's gonna be getting down and dirty with these baddies. I just don't see what's gonna come of Tommy being on the show if Baddies doesn't decide to take their show in a new direction, and the direction that I feel like would have some type of substance is if y'all at least show us what these girls be working on when they're not popping it on the set or popping it online. Like, what do they do? What brand deals do they be doing? What's their passion? What do they put their time and creativity into? Like, we want to know that. This is a new age. So when y'all keep trying to do Baddies with a tour, I feel like Baddies could do a thing where since they all rap, they should have a showcase of them performing at the end of the season, to where all the girls can perform their songs without the music stopping, and that could be something that they working on for the whole season. And it'll be really cool to see them, come up with a show to where everybody's getting involved, because they all got songs in some way. You got singers and rappers, so they all could come up with something to be like, y'all at least working towards something. Y'all going to the club is literally like y'all trying to recycle the same formula and think that people gonna say y'all show good. No, let's see them do a runway show, a photo shoot, something. Not Baddies games. I know y'all ain't got all the money and ideas for that, but if y'all gonna have people like Tommy and Scotty on here who don't want to fight, I don't want to see them yelling that they don't want to fight. If they not gonna be in the fighting scenes, let's see them doing something. Like, I'm sick of Zeus trying to use the same formula over and over. Next, we got Krishan Rock, another person I'm shocked. This whole like top line, I'm just shocked to see them back. Krishan said she wasn't gonna come back, but then she was begging to come back, and I'm like, girl, I knew you was gonna come back. I knew Krishan was gonna come back. I just didn't think it would be this soon. I feel like Krishan better keep her head on the swivel, especially with what the cast they just revealed yesterday or today. Krishan better keep her head on the swivel, because I know that Persuasion is gonna be coming to get her lick back, but at the same time, Krishan handled Persuasion. So at the end of the day, you know, Persuasion better have been in the gym. But Krishan, you really just need to be taking care of Junior while you trying to be on Baddies. I guess you trying to get you a little bag real quick, because I did see you was at Ray J house trying to like make a living off of streaming. So I think you really need this money, but stop trying to make it seem like you bigger than what you are, like you just this big iconic grand star that people need to bow down to and throw money at. Like, calm down. Krishan, I feel like she really popped it when it came to Baddies, and she was like that first girl that really made people look at Baddies like, oh snap, hold on, wait a minute. Krishan really like put Baddies on a different level. Like, Baddies was on the map, but Krishan cranked it up when she handled Persuasion in that sync. So I just thought that Krishan was on this growth journey, so I'm really shocked to see her back on Baddies. So yeah. Next girl, we got Anna Mac. I actually did miss Anna Mac last season, even though she was pissing me off the way she was popping it in Baddies Midwest against Big Lex. She was pissing me off. She always had something to say. But now I'm like kind of glad that she back, because I do feel like Anna Mac is funny. If she decided to squash it with Big Lex, I don't want to hear her still coming for Big Lex, just like with Scotty. I heard that Scotty squashed it with Big Lex on the reunion, so I don't want to hear them arguing. Please, I better not see no arguments with them next season, because it's so tired of hearing Scotty say, I'll teach you how to get a booty. Like, I'm tired of that. And then Anna Mac, I don't even know what her problem is. I think she just don't like Summer, and now she looping Big Lex in because they with the big three. But I'm not too shocked to see Anna Mac back. Actually, I am, because of the beef she had with Natalie. I am really shocked to see Anna Mac back, and I just hope she just stay out of the big three way, because I'm not trying to see that either, because that's just gonna be super repetitive. And I'm just curious to see how Anna and Natalie gonna interact after their little situation. But we do have the reunion to look forward to, so we'll see how that goes as well, so we'll know for sure how Anna and Natalie gonna move by the way they move on this reunion. So next baddie we got up is Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body, I'm really shocked to see her. I know it says she's on the official cast, but I seen her go live a few days ago, or was doing an interview or a video, and she spoke on Baddies USA and said that she would not be on the official cast because of her bookings. And I remember one of the Baddies vloggers covered this. I can't remember who covered it, but they said that, you know, she had bookings, so how was she gonna be able to be on Baddies USA anyway? So a few days later, you know, DTB came out and said she had bookings, so she wasn't gonna be able to be on the Baddies USA cast. So it is what it is when it comes to that. I feel like DTB be getting really embarrassed and trying to make it seem like she'll never come back, but she come right back to Baddies and collect that check. But this time she said, I'm gonna be only on a few episodes. I'm not going to be on the whole season because I'm booked. And you know, it is what it is. But I'm very curious to see how DTB and Tinkerbella going to interact, especially with her being cool with Cold K. You know, she started to get cool with Cold K and the Pretty Three towards the end of Baddies Africa. So I'm really curious to see how DTB interacts with a lot of the girls. She cool with some of them, but some of them she got issues with. DTB, just please don't do too much. So the next baddie we got up is Sukiana. Sukiana is also a girl that said she wasn't gonna come back, but here she is back on Baddies, and I'm not too upset to see Suki back. I really did not used to like Suki before Baddies, but you know, her little personality that she showed on Baddies kind of made me like her a little bit. You know, she was really upset about how Sapphire did her, and I don't blame her, but I just find it weird how they just cool again all of a sudden out the blue, unless they been cool and just ain't said nothing, but I'm glad to see her back. You know, the dynamic Sapphire was interesting, so I'm just curious to see how their friendship gonna play out, or if they even gonna bring it up to begin with. I don't really have too much to say about Suki, because when she was on Baddies, she was like in and out, and the person that she had beef with, I think, was E.T. and Rolly. So we're gonna see how that play out. I thought they said E.T. was coming back, but I think that was like somebody's like fantasy cast or something. But yeah, Suki Hana, I'm glad to see her coming back because she be having some good punchlines. Now, the next girl we have up is Biggie. I'm again shocked to see Biggie come back. All of these girls at one point in time said they wasn't gonna come back, but here they are. These girls be plastered all proud on these Baddies flyers. So we got Biggie, Big Dominicana, and I actually do not care for Biggie coming back on Baddies. You know, she's another girl that told us she was done with Baddies. She was like really over it, and for her to just be smack in the middle is just like, Biggie, you're not bigger than the program either, and you need that money, because that money must have been running dry, because ain't no way you just came back to Baddies and you ain't got no problem with nobody. You had issues with Anna. I thought her and Krishan had some beef. I'm pretty sure she gonna end up falling out with somebody in the big three. And I don't know about anybody else, but Biggie, I'm really shocked that you and Anna are coming back on the same season. But I think y'all made up, if I'm not mistaken. So next we got Tasiki. Oh, and yeah, Biggie, if you gonna come back, please don't be acting like a crybaby. Please. Yeah. Tasiki, I'm shocked to see Tasiki back so quick. You know, she only took a break for a season. I guess she said that, you know, I'm back in the building and I'm back to claim my title because Big Lex been getting a little bit too comfortable. So I'm actually kind of, I don't know, I'm glad to see Tasiki back, but I'm also interested to see how Tasiki and Krishan navigate through the season. You know, they had their whole falling out, so to see them actually back cool and then back on Baddies is such a shocker. Like, I don't know what to think, but I know Tasiki gonna do her big one. I'm curious to see if she gonna play background like she always do. Like, we be forgetting she even there. She been showing a little bit of her personality online, so I'm wondering if she gonna be like that on TV, or she gonna be more reserved. We'll see what we gonna get. You know, we never know what we gonna get with Tasiki, but Tasiki is very laid back. I do appreciate that about her. She don't force beefs, and she just be chilling and waiting till, you know, somebody start with her to really address anything. But she do be ducking the smoke when people be trying to like call her out or pit her against another heavy hitter. But at the same time, she ain't gotta fight nobody she ain't got beef with, so I get it. I get where Tasiki coming from. I just know I just know I'm interested to see if she's only gonna have her back this season, or if she gonna be having like all her friends back when it comes to Krishan, Anna, Biggie, and Mariah Lynn. Is Tasiki gonna have they back, or is she just gonna have her own back? Like, is she just gonna watch out for herself? Because now at this point, people clicking up, so Tasiki might be more outspoken about her clique. Next up, we got Mariah Lynn. Y'all know Mariah Lynn don't shut up for nobody. She about to be popping it, walking through the door, probably on the bus. I'm pretty sure she gonna be one of those girls that get into it on the sprinter if they start the season out like that. But I have Miss Mariah's confessionals, because she do be having some random punchlines. And the other day she said nobody wins when the family feuds when it came to Big Wretch. And I'm trying to figure out what Mariah Lynn was trying to say, because is she talking about the fact that Gretch is Puerto Rican, or the fact that Gretch was trying to say nigga? Like, what is Mariah trying to say? Like, I really want to hear what she got to say about that, because that's really going to determine how some people look at her once she speaks out on that. But you know, Mariah Lynn, she gonna pop it, and she don't never back down. She be getting beat up, but she don't never back down. Next up, we got Sapphire. I'm glad to see Sapphire back, because if y'all's gonna bring Sukiana back, y'all better bring Sapphire. I'm glad to see these two back on Baddies together, but I'm actually, you know, excited to see Sapphire as well. I love how Sapphire, who did she yoke up? She yoked somebody up at the reunion. Was it Callie? I don't know, whoever Sapphire yoked up at the reunion, I was so happy, and I felt like that was hilarious. It was a key because this person was trying to jump in the fight, and Sapphire was like, the way she grabbed this girl up was just so hilarious. And I just hope that when it comes to Sukiyana, if anybody try her, Sapphire be on it just as quick as the way she was during that reunion. Next up we got Big Lex, not the little one. I can't say I'm surprised that Big Lex is back. You know, Big Lex or the big three in general ain't never said that they didn't want to come back or that they not coming back. So I'm not surprised to see them back. They actually, you know, never speaks down on Zeus when it comes to coming back or what they getting paid or how they being treated. They don't really speak on that. So I'm super not surprised that these girls are coming back, because they always speak highly of Zeus, and they be making the season anyway when it comes to their fight, the altercations, they fallouts, they beefs within the house. They always are the center of it all, regardless if they trying to fight with somebody or somebody trying to fight with them. The big three, they always the center of attention, so I'm not surprised. Bad Dolly, girl, you need to be doing some hand therapy, taking your vitamins, herbs, getting checkups before, after, once a week, because the way you be fragile, you gonna be injured the first fight. Like, girl, you got too much anger for that little body, and you need to heal up. The way you just keep wanting to come back, you ain't gonna never get a chance for your hand to heal. So, Bad Dolly, just be careful. Summer, and don't be trying to jump and run up on everybody every 5 minutes just cause. Summer, I'm glad to see her back. I knew she was coming back as well. You can't bring Bad Dolly and Big Lex back and not bring Summer. So I'm glad to see Summer back. It's very interesting to see her back with the bad girls coming back, because Summer do got that tattoo, and you know that tattoo is not no baddies logo. That's the bad girls logo. So I'm curious to see if anybody gonna be messy and call that out when it come to that tattoo, because it was very, very obviously not baddies. In the center of your chest though is crazy, but whatever. Next up we got Tinkerbella. I'm glad to actually see Tinkerbella as well. She's been popping it with Cole K back and forth, and you know, her and Diamond the Body was real cool the season before, and Tinkerbella had to take a break because she was pregnant. But I do feel like she also need to be worried about being a mom too, because that is very interesting that you're leaving your kid, your baby, after 2 months. Like, that baby needs that bonding time with you, and for you to just, you know, leave for a month or whatever, I know it's gonna probably be taken care of. She probably gonna be taken care of, but still, that's just something that's gonna affect your baby. So it is what it is. If Tinkerbella wanna be there, she gotta get to the bag so her baby can have a better life. But you know, her and Coquet gonna have they beef. Her and DTB gonna have they beef, and I don't think that Tinka got any beef with anybody else that I know of, but I do know she loved Natalie. She made Natalie the godmom to her baby, and you know, she probably might not be on DTB's side because of that, because you know DTB and Natalie beefing. So Tinkerbella might feel some type of way about that, with her holding Natalie in such an important position in her life. And with Natalie, she might try to sick Tinkerbella on DTB, but that's if Tinkerbella is gonna be a lapdog. She might not. So next up we got Fauna. I am okay with Fauna coming back. I feel like Fauna is a baddie. I do feel like we didn't really get to know her like that, so maybe we can get to know Fauna a little bit more. I heard a lot about people saying that she was boring, and they was kind of shocked that Fauna was coming back over K Rican, but I don't know what's going on with K Rican. She might have some legal stuff going on, I don't know, but I don't mind Fauna coming back. I'm not that tired of her. Now Tavy, I'm shocked to see her come back, but at the same time, all the times she got in the paint, I'm not surprised that Tavy's back. And if she's not fighting Big Lex, I would be interested to see Tavy on Baddies, because other than her beefs with Big Lex, I like Tavy. Like, she don't seem like somebody who you would hate. Like, once Tavy realized that she cool with somebody, she want to be cool with that person, usually she hold them down from what she showed on Baddies. But at the same time, with what LCK said and Russia Cream, Tavy was doing a lot of weird stuff, like going off and having little side conversations, but at the end of the day, she a grown woman, so it is what it is. But I am glad to see her back. I don't mind Tavy baby being back. I just don't want to see the same fights, the same storylines. So hopefully we just get to see Tavy in a different light, interacting with different girls. Please mix the girls up. Do not have them propped up at a table drinking. Like, actually have them doing something and mix it up. Don't have the same girls either. Like, we don't have to see y'all trying to force all 20 of these girls into one room. Like, y'all don't have to do that. Y'all can switch up the dynamic and, you know, change the atmosphere. But next up we got Cole K. I'm happy to see Cole K back. I wanted her to come back. I actually wanted her to come back. I like her little accent and her confessionals. Her confessionals ate down this season. I feel like she always been giving baddie from day one. And I'm not just talking about like pretty baddie. I'm talking about like baddie, like the aesthetic of like the eyelashes, the wigs, the makeup, and just, she was just so tea. Like, I feel like Cole K, she deserved a spot back on Baddies. I'm shocked to see Nunu. I don't know why they would bring Nunu back and not bring K Rican. I feel like they actually probably did plan on bringing K Rican back, but something could have happened. I like Nunu. She can hold her own. I hope her and Biggie and Anna ain't beefing, because I really don't want to see that again. Anna and Biggie trying to fight with Nunu would be so tired. It would give 2 seasons ago. If y'all gonna fight about something, actually be upset about something, not because of something somebody said. Not even that deep. Not even that deep to be fighting years later. That's what I mean when I say not that deep, to be fighting years later. So next up we got Smiley. I'm not too happy to see Smiley back. With all that Smiley has said about Zeus, I am shocked to actually see them even acknowledge and invite her back to the cast. They must be doing this because Natalie need a minion. But Smiley, she's very unpredictable, so I'm shocked that they would bring her and trust her to come back on the show with her record. Unpredictableness. I don't really like Smiley like that. Her accent is funny, like when she be talking, but you could tell she trying too hard. But I just feel like, you know, don't force it. And Smiley is just weird. Like, she just, something not right about Smiley. I don't care what nobody say. Something is off about Smiley. Something off about her. Next up, we got Big Gretch. Why they trying to have Big Gretch looking like Marilyn Monroe in this cast picture? It's cute or whatever, but you still can't say nigga. Like, I don't want to hear Gretch storyline talking about nigga this, nigga that. No, please. It's too many black women on this cast. We got some mixed ones, but it's too many black women on this cast to allow this woman to be disrespecting y'all like that, because she's not saying it in a way that's like funny, or actually it is funny. She's not saying it in a way that's like she trying to empathize or relate. She's saying it in a way where it's like, nigga this, my nigga, like, it's not giving harmless. It's giving you trying to like use it to, I don't know, make it seem like you harder than what you are. Gretch, please don't make that your storyline. I know you still saying nigga though, but please don't make that your storyline, because it's really not nothing that you gotta keep saying over and over. It's really not that deep. If you have to say that every 5 seconds, you really need to reevaluate your vocabulary, because ain't no way that you trying to be cool, but you trying to keep saying it to where it's hard to ignore. It's hard to ignore the amount of times that Gretch kept saying nigga. Like, hard to ignore. Next up, you know, after talking about Big Gretch, I'm really not excited to see her back. I really would have swapped her out for, you know, I wanted to wait till the end to say who I would want to join the Baddies USA cast, but if I had to swap somebody out, I would definitely swap Smiley and Big Gretch for J.O. And I don't know if I would swap another baddie, probably K Rican. So I will swap Smiley and Big Gretch for K Rican and J.O. because I like J.O. and she, out of all the bad girls, never got her chance to even be on screen because of Meatball. And y'all ain't even bringing Meatball back. Y'all bringing Tinkerbella back. And I heard something about, you know, she said it was Biggie's fault, but I just think it's simply because Zeus can't force a storyline with her. And when they feel like they can't force a storyline and they really do listen to the comments that they get on their posts on Instagram and Twitter or wherever else. They really be listening to what's in the comment section. So the fact that it's not a lot of people saying that they want J.O. back, I feel like they just overlooked it and just went with whoever they seen like people talking about, people who got the most fans. Like J.O. didn't get her chance to make an impact on the show, so that's why I feel like people overlook her when it comes to who they want to bring back. But I do hear a lot of people say, you know, they want J.O. to come back, but it's just the people in the comment section not saying they want J.O. back. But people who talk about the show, they definitely would love to see J.O. back. I don't know why they bought Big Gretch or Smiley back. They're annoying. Like, I hate when Zeus cast people who are annoying. It's the fact that Sydney Star was a little bit too repetitive with what she had an issue with. Same with Big Gretch. And then Smiley, she just all over the place. So I'm not happy about that. And then DJ Sky High, she could have stayed home. There was really no point in her coming back. I don't see what she would have to say or do on Baddies. And Natalie, you know, you tried to make an example out of her the other day, talking about, you know, you don't F with her, yet here she is. Like, Zeus keep just trying to show Natalie who's really in charge. Ain't no way Natalie has so much confidence about not liking DJ Sky and not liking Rolly and being sick of Scotty and not wanting Anna Mac and tired of DTB, but yet all these girls are back on your show. So for, like, let's say if we count the people that, you know, Natalie is not the best of friends with, so like 4 or 5 people on the official cast, because you got Rolly, Scotty, Anna, DTB, and I think DJ Sky. So that's like 5 people that Natalie already don't like. So Natalie, keep your head on a swivel, sis, and let's get into this Bad Girls Club cast. Like, that's the real tea. This is why we really here. This is why we really here, because Zeus has been playing in the Bad Girls Club franchise for years, and I just find it so funny that they went a couple of seasons without posting or without including any bad girls. You know, you had Jayla holding it down for a couple of seasons, and you know, Natalie was always there, but to me that wasn't enough. In my opinion, I felt like Baddies should have stuck to a formula where every season they had 4 or 5 bad girls, 4 or 5 returning baddies, and 4 or 5 new girls. Instead of casting like 40 girls per season, they could have just stuck to a formula where we're getting a versatile cast and y'all rotating the girls out. Like, by now y'all got the point to rotate them, but even with Baddies USA, I would like to see some more bad girls come back on the show, or come on the show that have never been on the show, to, you know, get their chance to make their mark in the Baddies franchise. Because at the end of the day, we all know Baddies would not exist without bad girls, because there literally wouldn't have been nobody to say like, hey, let's start this show again. There would be nothing to start again without the bad girls. So all they did was stole the formula of the bad girls show and just started casting new girls. And then all the young people who started watching Baddies, they're like, they don't know who none of the bad girls are, so they're not going to be like, oh, bring such and such back, bring such and such. Like, they're not going to say that because they wasn't there with us watching bad girls growing up. So I'm super excited to see these bad girls back. Natalie, she was talking a lot of smack about majority of the people on this list, so I'm really shocked. Or not the majority, but like about half of the people on this list. And I'm really shocked that Zeus selected these girls to come on the show. It just goes to show, again, Natalie doesn't have the control that she says she has. Let's just get right into these bad girls. Let's start it off real quick. So the first girl we got on the cast and appearance on Baddies USA is Jayla. Okay, so I'm not too shocked to see Jayla included in the bad girls baddies appearing, because at the end of the day, she has been on the show multiple seasons, about 3 or 4 seasons. I'm kind of shocked that she was so confident about her not coming back. Anytime somebody asked, she was saying with confidence like, no, I'm not coming back, you'll never catch me back. And here you are, the first one on the poster, on the flyer. And at the end of the day, she got me saying that, Jayla got me saying that, but I really would have preferred Jayla to continue to pursue her fashion show that she was going to be coming out with on Zeus. I felt like that would have been so interesting, versatile, creative, and just showed Zeus's variety. But I think that because of when they posted her flyer about the show, people had bad feedback to the show, and ever since then I can't even find the post anymore. So I feel like Zeus pulled the plug on Jayla's show because of the response that she got in the comments. But at the same time, Zeus needs to stop being so reactive and like making decisions off of little comment sections, because at the end of the day, not everybody who watches Zeus even got to see that post about Jayla. Like I seen that post and nobody covered the fact that Jayla was about to be coming out with her own show. And I feel like that would have been so creative to see Jayla work in her element with the fashion and models, just to see her just, level up and show the baddies coming up who might want to be interested in the fashion game. That would have been a nice little show that they could have segued to after Baddies. But no, Zeus want to be reactive and go off the first 5 comments on their post and be like, yeah, we don't think we gonna do it. Like, y'all don't believe in nothing. Like, y'all want instant praise. Like, why y'all can't just let things take its course? Anyway, next baddie we got is Camilla. But another thing on Jayla, I was disappointed on how she went out on Baddies Midwest, and Baddies Caribbean, Baddies Midwest, and I'm not too happy to see her come back and potentially have to be put back in that position. I don't like how Jayla was just on the floor, had her shirt off, titties out. Like, she was never like that on Bad Girls Club. So it was really a shocker to see her in this type of environment, like acting like this with this type of energy. But next up we got Camilla. I'm shocked to see Camilla, but I'm not surprised because she has been scrambling and scraping for crumbs, trying to have a beef with everybody when it comes to Bad Girls and Baddies. Like, she just been really reaching for a beef. So she got what she wanted. I bet she's super happy to be coming back to Bad Girls Club. The first time she was, or to Baddies, the first time she was on there, she was kind of quiet, especially after Natalie shut her up. And I'm hoping that Camilla has been in the gym, because she really went out sad. Rolly had her on her back. Like, girl, you could be doing so much better than this. You might as well not have came back if you was gonna be letting Rolly put you on your back. Anyway, next up we got Judy J. Now, Judy is somebody I'm shocked to see coming back on the Bad Girls Club Baddies USA. Like, Judy J, the way her and Sarah have been on this press run, creating whole podcasts and doing interviews about how much they didn't like or F with Natalie after what she did to the Baddies idea. Like, the fact that they're coming back is such a shocker. And maybe Zeus can bring them back for another season, depending on how this plays out. But I was really shocked to see Judy J. I loved her on Bad Girls Club, even though she was so ditzy and probably annoying and emotional. But seeing her, growing up, she seems like she got a level of maturity. And I just hope that the Bad Girls can really show the baddies how to carry themselves, because they can really get a point across that when you're young, you don't really know how to articulate, because you just so focused on trying to get people to respect you. But Judy, I just hope she really has it together when it comes to what she gonna say. I do not want Judy to be sitting there with that lost, confused face. Like, Judy, you better have it together this season, because these ain't the same girls that you came up with off of Bad Girls Club. So please, Judy, you need to be prepared to, I don't know what type of environment they gonna have the Bad Girls in versus the Baddies. I don't know if it's just gonna be on the go, a quick little appearance or what, but I don't want to see Judy getting jumps. Next up, we got Sarah. I'm glad to see Sarah coming back. We getting some more white people. I feel like Baddies should have been adding more white people, but Sarah's an OG baddie. I mean, an OG bad girl and an OG baddie, because she actually was on the first season. I just hope that Sarah don't be talking about her hair getting pulled, her 7 stitches, or 5-inch bruise that she get from fighting. I just hope that Sarah don't be talking in circles, because she be spilling tea, but Sarah be talking in circles. So I'm just excited to see familiar faces from the original franchise, but I also hope that you know, these girls stay ready, because I don't know if it's gonna be Natalie who coming after them, the baddies, but baddies, y'all need to be humbled in knowing that this show would not exist without these girls. No matter what y'all say, no matter how much clout y'all got off the situation now, baddies would not be a thing without bad girls. Simple, point blank, period. It just wouldn't be. So I'm pretty sure Sarah's gonna make that be known, how fake Natalie is, how she's not a real friend to anybody. If anybody gonna make it be known, it's gonna be Sarah and Judy. Mostly Sarah. I just hope they in the gym, but I heard that Sarah is on a new journey. If she's on a new journey, why would she come on Baddies thinking that, you know, nothing's gonna happen? I don't know. I just don't know what type of environment they're gonna be in, and if they're gonna be with the baddies the whole season, because it says appearing, not official cast. So we'll see. Persuasion, I am so shocked to see her coming back. I need for her to redeem herself as well. At the end of the day, when Persuasion got washed in that sink, that took baddies to a new level, and it just made her really look like the bully who finally got what they deserved. The way she kept popping it about Krishan's hygiene and her cleanliness, and the way Krishan just handled her regardless of if she had bad hygiene or not, that still don't excuse you from the fact that you could still get beat up. So Persuasion, I just hope she get her lick back, because Krishan, that fight go down in Baddies history as like one of the worst squabbles. That wasn't even a squabble. Like, what could I call that? She straight up ate. Like, she washed you, Persuasion. And I don't even know why I really liked Persuasion on Baddies, on Bad Girls, because she was giving bully on there, but she thought she was about to come on Baddies and being bullied. Krishan straight humbled her. That's why I said Krishan took Baddies to a new level when she did Persuasion the way she did her. Like, Persuasion was so humble after that. Like, she was still popping it, but she was humble for the most part. So next up we have Lo. When I was younger, I used to think that Lo and Camila looked alike, but now that they got older, of course, their faces grew into its own, and I'm just shocked to see them both on the same season. You know, Lo London is friends with Natalie, but Camila is not. So I'm pretty sure they might get into some type of back and forth. Hopefully not a fight, but I feel like they might. But the bad girls, y'all need to stick together just in case. But something tells me that the baddies might actually not disrespect the bad girls. Yeah, right though. But next up we got Bree. This is a key. Like, this is hilarious that they're bringing Bree back, because Bree is the one, like, after years of saying baddie baddie shot o'clock, they discovered that Bree was actually the one who came up with baddie baddie shot o'clock. So the fact that she is back on Baddies, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what Natalie is gonna say to her face once, because I know Bree gonna confront her about that. There is no way that Bree is not gonna bring up the fact that she made baddie baddie shot o'clock. It's probably gonna be the first thing that she say. And I kind of like Bree. Like, Bree be chilling. Bree be chilling. She do be popping in sometimes, but Bree be chilling for the most part. Like, she seems mature, like a mature, like, white girl who, because you know she be acting black a little bit, but she seems mature. Out of all the white girls that's gonna be on this season, I feel like Bree is gonna be the most likable. I think she has some type of issue with Rolly, so they might have a beef, but I like Bree, and I'm actually glad to see her back. Next up we got Janelle. I don't know if this is the place for Janelle, because Janelle kind of gives bougie, and I just don't know if she gonna be ready to fight these girls. Like, I don't think she got no beef with nobody. Janelle and Seven, I know they cool, so they'll be probably linked up, but I don't know if Janelle will be able to hang with this cast without Seven, because I don't think I've ever really seen her get into it with anybody. And when she came on Baddies or Bad Girls, they was bullying her. So I'm shocked that they even called Janelle. Like, they could have definitely called Megan. Definitely call Erica. The fact that Erica's never been on Baddies USA, I'm not surprised that they didn't call her, but I wish they would. Yeah, but I don't have much to say about Janelle, because she don't really say too much. She be chilling too, so it is what it is. Maybe her being on Baddies USA will bring her personality out more. But next up we got Seven. Oh, I'm so glad to see her back as well. I love Seven. I used to be subscribed to her YouTube channel. I'm not sure if I'm still subscribed, but I like 7, she always gave Baddie very classy, very composed and demure, but when she get mad, she be pissed. So I feel like with 7, at least she be like having a reason to pop it. Like she don't just pop it for no reason. So that's why I like 7 as well. I feel like 7, Bree, and Janelle might be a trio, but 7, she holds it down, and I think she's one of the youngest bad girls out of everybody. Or it might be 7 and Bree might be the youngest bad girls. But I'm glad to see 7 back. 7, Bree, and Judy. Yeah, I'm glad to see them back. Next up, we got Cats. Yeah, because I think when 7 was on Baddies, she wasn't on the same season as Bree. 7 was on the same season as Sarah and Judy and Janelle. So that'll be interesting. Next up, and last but not least, we have Katya. I'm so glad to see Kat too. You know, she gives mom energy. We not doing that energy. But I'm also like, I'm so interested to see how Kat's personality is going to clash with the other girls, because Kat's not a follower. So it's just going to be really interesting to see what she has to say when stuff pop off, because I'm pretty sure Natalie is going to want them to be close to her. If they're going to be close to her, they're going to be around the baddies, and that's just going to create an opportunity for them to interact and possibly, you know, have conflicts. I don't want them to fight. I'm just saying, I like how Kat carries herself. I like how a lot of the bad girls carry themselves. So it's going to be really interesting when they bring those two worlds together. I'm super excited for this season. Originally, I didn't have much good feedback about the cast when it came, especially when it came to the main cast, because it honestly felt like we was getting the same show again, but with a little spinoff with new girls. Like, if you just literally take away Fauna, Tavy, and Cole K, we've had this season before of girls, because Rolly was on a season with Nunu and Tinka, and Scotty was on that season. Tommy was probably made an appearance on the season. Krishan been on the season with all these girls except for the big 3. So if you take away the big 3 and the pretty 3, we've literally had this season before. So that's why I honestly was not too happy about the cast. Like, I was gonna come on here saying some really bad stuff, but I'm not, that disappointed with this new addition that they got to the cast. I really hope that they don't try to bring the bad girls on for one episode or 5 minutes and be like, all right, we'll see y'all in the next lifetime. Like, nah, we need for y'all to bring back the bad girls every season like y'all was originally doing, because that was the original concept, and y'all just let the baddies take over, which was not in the plan. Like, no, keep the bad girls. I'm fighting for my life trying to say baddies and bad girls. Bad girls and the baddies, like, this was a really good idea. If they didn't want to bring so many people, it probably would work out better. With the amount of girls that they're about to have, they gonna be struggling to try to like get everybody camera time. Everybody gonna be fighting for camera time. So, and we already got Megan trying to come on and Tanisha. So that's like, let me count. So we already got 32 girls with the official cast and the bad girls appearance. So 32 girls. Y'all, Zeus, y'all gonna have to have more than 20 episodes. I'm not don't listen to these people in the comment section or the T pages. Y'all need to make as many episodes as y'all can, but when y'all do make the episodes, don't drag the fight and the arguments and the drama. Like, we should not have to see one episode that is just one long argument, because I feel like that's what they did with the first few seasons. Like, they would have the fights and fallouts, but the fallouts would be like, one argument would be a whole episode, and that'd be like, that's it. Like, no, we need to see the girls doing multiple things. Like, keep the episode moving along. That's one thing that Zeus could improve on. Move the episode along. With these beefs and fights, please don't have them dragging, repeating. Like, if the girls get to repeating themselves, please cut it and keep the show flowing. Y'all gotta understand when to keep it moving and not think that one fight is just worth all this footage, that we need to see all this footage. Because at the end of the day, they get online and they talk about it anyway. We don't need that. Please don't. I could just feel it. Like, they just gonna be dragging stuff. Just keep it moving, and this season should be interesting. But if y'all give us like 25, 30 episodes, I wouldn't be upset. But don't let these people say, oh, I'm tired, I can't wait for it to be over. No, I want to see everybody interact with everybody, since y'all want to bring the whole franchise. But that's all I really got to say about this official cast. I really just yapped and went off on a tangent. I just want, this season to be a little bit more involved. I feel like they did improve with Baddies Africa, with the orphanage donating, and like the content day, the talent show, the horseback riding, the winery tasting, the gin tasting, the animal safari tour. I feel like they did, they did better with Africa. They really did a little bit better when it came to the girls doing events. Now let's see if we can get that in the US. Like, y'all gonna be in the US, so y'all shouldn't have no problems paying for stuff, getting entry to stuff. Y'all shouldn't have no issues. So let's continue that on this season, because I don't want y'all to just throw these girls in a room, in a house, and call it a show. Put them in positions to where they have to get something done, and we can see their personality through that. Because I promise you, if y'all have them going to the club, it's literally gonna feel like we watching the same show with a few more girls. However, y'all do have the bad girls coming, so that does differentiate. But I'm trying to figure out, is the bad girl supposed to be part 2? Is this the part 2 that Lemmy was talking about? Like, was it a part 2 reveal, or was it a part 2 to the season? Like, the first part is going to be the official cast, and then the second part is just going to be the bad girls. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm thinking that maybe Lemmy, when he said part 1 and part 2, he was just dropping different parts of the cast, and maybe we'll get them all together at the same time. Or maybe there'll be a bad girl's house versus a baddie's house, but I doubt it, because a lot of the baddies have beefs within their little fam. So I'm pretty sure they not gonna all be in the same house, because that's gonna be hectic. 30 girls, Natalie, girl, bye. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the girls do this season. I didn't think it was gonna be Baddies USA. I thought it was gonna be Baddies UK, but I feel like the UK was like, yeah, y'all not bringing that ratchetness over there. Like, y'all not bringing that ratchetness over here. And the UK girls are tea. Like, they are really tea. So I was really excited to see them go to the UK, but at the same time, I get it. But let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this Baddies cast reveal, the official cast versus the appearances. This does not, I don't know if this counts as the celebrity guest. I feel like, to be honest, it might as well, because if Marissa Danae can be a celebrity guest, then they can be celebrity guests. Like, they actually had a fan base at one point when it came to Bad Girls. So I feel like they could be the official celebrity guest for this season. I hope that they get a lot of camera time and screen time. I'm excited for some of these girls. I wish they would have brought Megan James and Erica. They could have included Erica, Tiara, Jazz, and what's her name? Jazz and Jamie, Hanan and Susu, Christina. They could have brought Christina back. And like, why they didn't bring like Corey or Rocky? Like, they could have brought them back, but they was never on the show to be brought back. So that also makes sense, but maybe we can get them later on in the season, especially more variety with different like white people, black people. Like, I'm tired of Zeus casting the same type of aesthetic. So it would be nice to see, different personalities. But yeah, sorry, I keep rambling. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one, and y'all better subscribe.
Yeah. That's my thing.